Casey, this one was just, I know, tough for you from the very beginning. Once they got out to that early lead, I asked you early if you call a timeout, you did, and just nothing worked tonight.
Offensively, we really struggled. I mean, we just didn't execute. I think we got a little too hyper, a little too intense, and they're a really good team, But 20 points isn't enough, and that's on me. I didn't get us in the right situation to score the ball more, and I've got to do a better job of that. I let them down by not having them in the right positions to get baskets that could have kept us in the game.
They didn't really throw anything at you, though, that you didn't expect, right?
No, it was what we expected. We just didn't execute what we wanted to. We started our offense too high. And then when we attacked, we either over-penetrated and turned it over, or when we got fouled like we wanted to, we didn't connect on free throws. If we kicked out, it seemed like the ball always hit off our hands. We were just clumsy offensively. We weren't in sync. Defensively, we weren't that terrible. A lot of their points came on runouts off of turnovers or missed shots from us.
Was her offense early, did that kind of determine the momentum that early in the ball game? Because she had some pretty deep shots.
Yeah, those, you talk to your kids all the time about those are still worth 3 points, but psychologically it affects them. And I think just her being back and getting closer to healthy and on her home floor as a senior, they had a lot of things rolling in their favor, and we didn't do a good enough job to stop that tide.
Coach, last year it was you guys that had a girl come back that missed a regular season game. This year it's them, but I'm sure they were hungry for this revenge coming into the season and into the sectional.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. They're a top 20 team when they're all healthy, and we beat them last year, and I wish we could have this year. I felt like we had an opportunity and we didn't execute offensively well enough. And again, I'll take the blame on that I didn't. Our schemes just weren't good enough to get our players the ball in the right spot to score.
Overall, last year, obviously, you lost Mackenzie, you lost Destiny, and you lost a couple other girls to graduation too. It's kind of hard to follow a season with that success, but overall, I would say you guys improved as the season went on. What do you make of the season as a whole?
Overall, we got better as the season went, and that's the one thing that's the only promise I'll ever make is it will improve. I don't think we showed tonight how improved we are, especially offensively. But I didn't feel like our kids quit. They were still diving for loose balls. They were still attacking. They hustled. They played hard. They've got a lot to be proud of, and especially this year with what we lost in terms of scoring and rebounding and minutes and all of that. For us to win 8 games, to be competitive most of the year, I'm proud of this group. I feel like we left some things out there that maybe we could have done better. I don't think as a coach you're ever satisfied completely, but I'm not unhappy with these kids at all. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of the seniors and how far they've come, and what they've been able to be a part of in the last 4 years has been a tremendous run in Richmond basketball.
Casey, you've said, though, that if this program is to get back on track, these players are going to have to play more basketball during the summer. How do you go about that to get them interested in playing more games, especially when they're involved in so many other sports?
Well, hopefully a night like tonight hammers home the point of the skill work that we've got to get done in the offseason, that we can't be November to February players. There's a saying that there comes a time when winter asks what you did all summer. Well, winter asked tonight, and we didn't have a very good answer. So hopefully they understand how important this is, and it's not that you can't be a multi-sport person. I prefer multi-sport athletes. Yeah. All the coaches at Richmond do a good job of balancing and working things out. The kids have got to realize, and hopefully the frustration they felt tonight at the inability to do the skill things, will carry over into them wanting to get in the gym in the off season.
What did you say to them, and what was the reaction after the game?
Oh, they're really sad, and I told them, tonight doesn't define them as people. It doesn't define us as a program. It's a bump in the road. It's not a great night, but I'm proud of them. I'm proud of how far they've come. I congratulated the seniors on what they've accomplished in 4 years. We started with 8 or 9 in that freshman class, and those are the 3 that made it. And I told them not to let this define them. It's just a speed bump. There's only 4 teams in the state of Indiana that end the season happy. Yeah. Unfortunately, that wasn't us tonight. But when we accomplish that, they'll still be a part of it. And so, we talked about them being a part of our family, and you don't graduate from a family.